Hi everyone, wanted to do another video on one of the new games I've been looking at playing. Well, sorry, not a new game, it's a pretty established one now, but not a lot of people will have heard about it, especially on my channel, because it's a bit of a deviation from the norm, shall we say. I got into this game mainly because I like all of the Arkham Horror style games from FFG, but it didn't really scratch my miniature game itch, and one of the guys at a local store happens to make this game, so Strange Aeons, and it's the second edition book. So I should say, full disclosure first off, this is one of the projects I'm looking at getting involved with as part of Dice Hate coming to next year. So I'm not being paid anything to talk about this game now or anything like that. But just full disclosure, it's a friend who actually makes a game, and I hadn't really tried it out, but convinced me to go around, and we played a few games, and I'm sold on it, to be honest. It's good fun. But so I wanted to make sure I have that full disclosure before I start doing more videos on this kind of thing, because I'm playing it now. And then later on down the line it comes out that I'm helping them do projects in the future, which I'm not at liberty to talk about yet. I didn't want there to be any like conflict of interest or stuff like that come out. And it's a small stupid thing, but I've always tried to have some form of ethics when I do these videos and whenever I've done anything online. So there you go. That is my preface that I will be doing some work with Uncle Mike. I forgot what his. See, that's how unprofessional I am if this is a paid thing, which it isn't. Uncle Mike's Worldwide Productions is his company that he makes Strange Aeons game through. But hopefully Dice Hate will be involved in that in the future. And the reason I'm happy to be involved and help do stuff for it is because it's a really fun little game. It's really short time scale to play. It doesn't like drag on. One of the problems I've found when I've been trying to do Malifaux and the Batman miniatures game recently is upping that time investment again. From playing X-Wing, where it's 40 minutes to 90 minutes for a game. These ones are like starting at 90 minutes, where Strange Aeons has been that like 30 minutes for a game and you're done. There's some really good mechanics in it that let that flow. I'm not going to go too deep. Now I'll probably do a video with Mike doing a game in his basement, because we want to set up down there. He's got a really nice setup. So Mike's one of the people who runs the painting demos over at the Sentry Box. So if you're ever in Calgary on a Sunday, try and get down. Hopefully it'll be Mike there and you can see all of his cool stuff. But some of his tables are really, really nice, and I really want to record some videos on them. It reminds me of the work I did when I was in the UK running gaming clubs back there, and the scenery really sells miniatures games for me. But anyway, back on topic, back on Strange Aeons. It's a really fast-paced game. You get to play as a member of the Threshold, which is a secret government organisation founded to prevent the world from being destroyed. And you play against generated cult models and stuff like that. So it's kind of a very narrative-driven game now, and I'm getting older. There's a bit more grey coming in. It's more of a type of game I'm enjoying playing. I don't need the competitive aspect in all of my games all the time. So Strange Aeons really scratched that itch for me. It's nice and simple. Really streamlined. I'm not going to go too deep on this video, because if I do record, I'll get a game and we'll try and do a rundown of how it works. But it makes you have a look from online and go from there, really. If you've got any more questions or are interested in learning more, just let me know in the comments. I'm happy to do more videos on this. I've got to start painting my figures and stuff. I'm going to try and get a big Godwing Cthulhu type looking miniature, but it's set in the Strange Aeons world that Mike created, which takes a lot of the Lovecraftian setting, but twists it enough to give it its own flavour, and it's good fun. I'd recommend trying it. It's a pretty niche game. You get the hipster cool factor for playing this, not one of the other ones, and everyone knows how big I am on being a cool hipster with my unkempt beard and Star Wars t-shirts. But yeah, I'll try and get my stuff painted. I'll show you. I don't. It's not a full colour, but it's a really nice, well done booklet. So where has it gone? I should have put post-its in here. But you've got all of the really nice done artwork and fun little monsters. Where's the cultist one that everybody wants to see? I'm going to talk about some game mechanics now that I think about it, because there's some really fun ones in there that are really unique and I like. There we go. So there's some of Mike's terrain and figures, if you can see that on the camera. But if you have a psychic agent and stuff like that, you get a psychic deck. It's these 5 cards, and you draw a card, and then you hold it up for your opponent to look at, and you've got to read the mind to see if the power goes off. Stuff like that. Just stupid little, well, not stupid, that's the wrong word, but nice little fun ways of doing the game. You don't get bogged down in having lots of troops. The more people you buy, you can only ever activate 1 model a turn, and if that model has a command ability, it lets you activate 2 extra models. So no matter how outnumbered by cultists you are, they're not all going to swamp you and stuff like that. It's really clean. I was talking about it with Mike before we played. I wasn't really sure, but it feels like very much a Lovecraftian Necromunda mashup. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, have a look. Like I said, there'll be more content coming. I'm trying to convince Mike that we should start doing a podcast on it, something like that, but we'll see. I'll definitely try and get a video with Uncle Mike at some point, and we'll go from there. What else should I talk about? Yeah, I suppose I'll be linking in Mike's website and stuff like that if you're interested in having a deeper look at this. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you want more of these niche games as well as all of the really popular stuff, I'm not going to stop covering X-Wing and the games that I enjoy playing, but equally I do play some out the really small niche games. So if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, make sure you let me know. Give a video a thumbs up, leave me a comment. If you've got a game you'd want me to have a look at, let me know as well. If I can get hold of it, I'll do my best to at least have a read and a rundown of it, even if I can't get game footage of it actually being played. And this is kind of a direction I want the channel to go in the future. So I'm still going to be producing 3 or 4 X-Wing videos a week, and all the news from FFG, any big games workshop stuff that comes out. But I don't want to pigeonhole myself into just being that guy talking about the stuff that's just come out on the FFG website. As good as it is being quick and the first person to do that, I definitely want to delve into some of this more fun niche aspects and try and expose you guys to more games and just let's show you what's out there if you scratch the surface of tabletop and gaming. Thanks for watching, everyone.